yesterday, and I didn't write it down. So it's not the same as the acrylics?
Correct, it is not. It's actually a high-pressure laminate.
Thank you.
And can you repeat that question again? What was the question, Leslie?
On one of our displays, one of the key displays that we now are taking out to the shows, two of them obviously are the acrylic surrounds. There's one that is decidedly different, and I had
Correct.
somebody ask me directly, what is that product?
So it is a laminate, it's a laminate structurally insulated panel. It actually has a rigid foam insulation behind the wall, and it's kind of like a laminate floor, but the thing is it's waterproof, mold proof. Now on our displays, in the center of that display, there's metal. Okay, just want to make sure because that's the way that we're going to show it, and that's the way they're going to sell it with multiple pieces. A couple things that are nice about that is you can kind of mix and match. You could take like the leather look and put it with like the suede finish, like the white wall, the cotton sateen finish, which gives a little bit more warmth. Now, when it comes to that, it is a little bit of a newer product, but it's kind of groundbreaking to what is in the bath.
It caught a lot of people's eye.
For sure. It looks like a stone, but it also looks soft and luxurious. So it is a very nice product. Now it is a little bit more of a premium product over an acrylic wall, but that's okay. That's what it's meant to do, is get those types of customers to engage with us a little bit more than acrylic. Now, what about anything else? Before I go to there, was there any more?
No, that's
Okay.
one of the key ones.
So yep, it is the jacuzzi wall. It's our premium wall. Okay.
The biggest question that I was asked was, like, everyone asked was just the price. Like, and we're not like, we don't talk about price, right? Like at the events, like we don't talk about price with people.
No.
Cause that was the like number one question I got.
No
Like
one
they were
asks
always,
that.
they were always like, and how much would one of these be, or around how much would you say this one is?
So what have you learned in the past to not divert that question, but to make it?
Well, like what I would say was like I'm not the expert. I don't know all the prices off the top of my head, but we can have one of our experts, and then I go into we can have one of our experts. Blah, blah, blah,
So what I
all
would
that
say
stuff.
is there's a lot of different options in bathroom remodeling. So to be able to give you an exact quote would be a disservice to you. You know, from wall colors to valves to fixtures to doors or not doors. I mean, a bathroom would cost anywhere from, and I don't even do that, but kind of move them that way. Now, what we do is we actually do a free consultation. Usually takes about 60 to 90 minutes. And what we'll do is we'll design your dream bath. And the nice part about it is it actually won't cost you a penny. So it's totally free, right? So if and when you decide to make your decision, you do have all the information. That is kind of the way that I would explain it, is that this is it's custom. You know, I mean, every piece of the bathroom has a different price. So it's kind of like remodeling a kitchen, or so we can make it 100% economical, or we can make it the luxury space of your dreams. I mean, you're going to be the judge of what.
That's true.
Right, so all we ask is for 60 to 90 minutes, and we'll come in and we'll take a look at your bathroom, we'll assess it, tell you the scope of work that needs to be done, and then we give you your proposal. It's good for 1 year or 30 days, or however you're selling that opportunity, right? We give you a free proposal that's guaranteed for 1 year. Now, does that kind of clarify? What you, all I want is a price. Me too.
Yeah.
You know? I want a price for my bathroom too. Unfortunately, every bathroom's different.
Yeah.
Every space is different. We got to come in. We have to take a look
Assess the plumbing and this, yeah.
and see, because there's a lot of moving pieces. You know, I mean, it's a bigger job. You know, that's why homeowners look to reputable companies, not just a floor company to come in and put the floor down. This is something that is a little bit different. It's more of a design consultation, right? Because we have to see. So that's where I would position myself to try to talk myself into the appointment. Now, with that being said, what about products and features and benefits? Have you had a lot of questions on that? Is there anything that you need to know?
Well, and keeping it general, once again, it ranges, well, obviously the jacuzzi name has been very nicely received by people. You'll see a lot of products out there, but we've got that jacuzzi brand, and obviously that's a name that carries some weight.
It does carry some weight. Even more than that, what makes us different, right? And that's kind of what I want to talk about with everyone here now. We have a few things that are proprietary to our walls and to our bath system that makes us different than anyone else in the marketplace, right? And first we can kind of talk about our bases or tubs, right? And I don't want you to get really, really in-depth into this, but a couple things that are different. We do have a built-in non-skid, and all of our shower bases and tubs are custom made for their home, right? So they are custom made. This is not something you go in and just buy anywhere. This is custom made exact dimensions for their home. Also with any of our bases, we actually have a solid core infrastructure. As you can kind of see it right here. Do you guys have this sample? Have you seen this?
Nope.
So this is actually like a rigid foam that's blown in, which gives it more strength and rigidity. It's actually like cement. So when you step on some of these other companies' shower pans, you get that little dip in it, right? Ours is guaranteed never to do that, right? So that would be something on this that I would do. And then you can actually, if you guys do get bathtub samples, I'm all about mini demos, right? When you're setting a lead within 2 minutes, we gotta have them warm and saying, sign me up, I wanna be there, right? So mini demos really work great. So kind of showing the infrastructure, don't hit the foam because it could crack. But that's where I would go with this. Hit the edges, show them with the bat test, that's one way. Another way is a Sharpie marker, right? There's some other acrylics out there, but the thing about ours is it's gonna be different. We use virgin acrylic. See how thin this sheet is? This is 100% pure. So when they make this, it's actually powdered acrylic, so there's no recycled materials, no plastic bottles, nothing of that nature. So it is 100% virgin. Now what's cool, being that it is acrylic and it's a closed cell, check this out, write your name on here, on this square. And that's a Sharpie marker. Now you get a little bit of rubbing alcohol, keep it in a little spray bottle or something like that. So Chris's name is on here, right? So let it dry a little bit and set. Couple drops for the spray bottle.
Now, if we do this at a show, we're not stepping on your toes? Are we taking away from your presentation?
How would it though? Because
Like
what I'm
you said.
asking is, I want them to know.
Okay,
I want them to talk about, oh, we saw this at the show. They wrote it right with permanent marker, right? Because that means that if it correlated to them in the show, that means it's gonna work in the house.
And you can reiterate
right?
it on.
And I can use that as a sales rep
Perfect.
for a tool, right? So I'm okay with that. I don't wanna give too much information. I don't wanna get too technical.
Right.
But I also want a quick demo to show value fast, right?
Excellent.
Right, pitch, show, close. Pitch, show, close. Get the appointment. That's the way that I kind of see a home show set. We got about 2 minutes to encapsulate them enough to say, I want you guys to come to my house. This is an amazing product. I like the Jacuzzi brand, right? Let's set an appointment. Now the next thing, and it's kind of what's behind the wall that matters. We have a few different proprietary to the Jacuzzi wall system. But the thing is, we talked about virgin acrylic in our first 60 seconds, right? One thing that even on top of the virgin acrylic that Jacuzzi does is we actually put silver in the walls. So when they make this acrylic wall, they actually put real silver into the walls and into the bases and everything, which makes it antimicrobial, non-toxic, and very green. So it's not a topical solution, it's actually embedded in the walls. So there's silver actually embedded in the walls. What that does is it kills mold and mildew. So let's say I work in a hospital. I come home and I got cold and flu and I touch the walls and take my shower. Then my kid comes in there, takes a bath, 3 days later they have a flu or a cold, right? Well, this product has the potential to stop all of that, right? Hospitals do use it in like their door handles. They actually put silver in all the door handles in hospitals and like Band-Aids and things like that. Like even Band-Aid brand Band-Aids has released a Band-Aid that has silver ion technology in it because it's an antimicrobial, it's mold proof. Nothing can live on it, right? So those are quick little features that I believe would set a little bit of fire in the customer. Say, yeah, this is a great product, you know. Jacuzzi name, it's got some neat
Features?
Yeah, neat features and benefits, right? Where I believe it sets us apart from everyone else, right? Where it's not a microban, antimicrobial that's a topical, which actually microban is only not banned in the United States. Every other country throughout the world is banned. because they know that it has cats or causing chemicals in it, things like that.